Hey, what's good, y'all boys? Been a hot minute. In this video, I want to discuss the downfall of the amazing Lucas. Back in 2021, when I was 16, I did a debate with him, which I will be showing you guys that as well. But before we get into the video, let me introduce you to my new puppy, Mr. Pablo. He's got blue eyes. He's super Aryan. He's a little bit creepy though. Like he just stares at you, like with his blue eyes. I don't know, man. He'll get better though. I don't know. Maybe hopefully he's not as scared. Hopefully he's not as scary. But you know, we'll see. But anyways, let's get into the video. One thing that turned off people to the amazing Lucas was his stance on reparations. Now, for those who are not familiar with what reparations are a payment to people who are done wrong. In this specific case, it is to black people for slavery. And that even goes for black people who have never dealt with slavery or don't even have ancestors who were derived from slavery. That's why the whole argument doesn't really make sense, because it's been 200 years and you know they're still talking about it. Anyways, let's get into what the amazing Lucas has to say about reparations.
And once they stop coming up with like dumb arguments against reparations, then it comes into the coping mechanism, which is, well, how are we going to pay for it? Who's it going to come from? Who's it going to go to?
Okay, so Lucas, all of those are valid arguments from people who are against reparations. For one, me, I've never owned a slave. My ancestors never owned a slave. But you want me to have my tax dollars go towards someone who has never been a slave? It all doesn't make sense. A lot of Americans are in the same boat as me, never owned a slave, ancestors never owned a slave, and you want us to send money to people who've never been slaves. Doesn't make sense. Also, I'm also confused on how we're gonna find out which black people, which specific black people were descendants from slaves. It's like, there's so many questions to it. It's so much work to be done, and there's so much money from innocent people that are being taken out of. It doesn't make sense. Reparations is a stupid argument. Anyways, let's continue into the video.
No, they just lose their mind, bruh. If you've ever come across someone who's against reparations, it is absolutely a work of art to watch them do these mental gymnastics to try and escape away from the reality, which is reparations, which is, it's a debt that's owed and it should be paid. It is fascinating. But
Lucas, you've never been a slave in your damn life, okay? That is offensive to the Chinese kids making your shirts. The I believe in women and men and facts. The little Chinese kids making your shirts, they're slaves, right? You're not a slave. You've never been a slave. I don't know. Maybe your ancestors were slaves. I have no idea your background history. But it just sounds like you're broke, to be honest. Like if you're wanting to beg for white people money, it sounds like you're broke. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Maybe you're not broke. I have no idea. Back in 2021, I had a debate with the amazing Lucas, and that is what we are going to watch right now. I was 16 in the video, I believe, but you know, let's go ahead and give it a watch.
what do you got? What's your disagreement?
Yeah, what's going on, man? How you
What's
doing?
going on?
Okay, so first off, I want to get clarification. What do you think's worse, the Capitol riots or BLM and Antifa?
There's no way to compare them.
How so?
Because they're two different things.
Explain.
I don't know what you mean by worse. As far as what? What's your metric for worse?
Okay, so you got damages, deaths, police officers hurt.
Oh yeah, the Capitol riots by far.
All right. So
are you sure about that?
I'm comparing.
You think so?
The two.
I know so.
That's what that was.
And why do you say that?
Why do I say that? Why do you think I say that?
Well, that's why
I'm guessing
I
you happen to disagree with that, right? We gave these mofos
definitely,
2 hours.
Definitely.
They got 5 people killed, put poop on the walls, try to overthrow the country, our democracy, and urinated in the hallways. That's 2 hours.
Okay. Well, look, you see, my argument is 400 police officers were injured over 2020, okay? Washington Post.
Yeah, what
NPR,
about her?
What about them?
Yeah, what about
only
them? They were
150
injured.
officers were hurt in the Capitol riot.
That comes with the job. So what? They were injured. Did they live? Yes. Okay, go on. You want me to care about injured officers while they're fucking killing civilians?
Bro, hey, this is a disagreement call, so why are you interrupting me?
Listen, do not.
This is a disagreement call, so why are you interrupting me?
My guy. So
okay,
listen,
so then why even
don't
have
talk
these?
to
Why
me.
even have
Listen,
these?
let me just tell you something.
No, because you start talking over.
Shut the fuck up, Peter. Don't talk to me.
All right, so he hosts these debate calls. So essentially, if you have a disagreement with him, if you watch any of his videos and you disagree with anything, how it works is you call this number on the screen and you debate him. You talk about what you disagree with. And I was 16 at the time, but I just find it funny. It's cool. It's funny.
Talk to me about fucking injured officers, because I don't give a fuck. If you have a blue line fucking shirt or flag on you, you can suck my fucking unit. I don't give a fuck about injured officers when they're killing, murdering fucking Americans, okay? I really don't give a fuck. They'll survive from their injuries, okay? Their scuff marks or whatever. Guess who won't survive? The fucking Americans that they're murdering. In cold blood. Legally, mind you. By all means, continue.
Continue about what? About the $2 billion in damages?
What $2 billion in damages?
Hurt,
What $2 billion?
19 people killed.
Does that make sense to you?
Still continuing.
Listen.
What?
Listen. Does that make sense to you? I would think you're a very highly intelligent individual. Does that make sense to you? They caused $2 billion worth of damage?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
That makes a complete sense to you. Okay, give me the receipts.
Yes.
Let's go through. I want to count up the $2 billion worth of damage. Give me the receipts.
All right. So, I mean, essentially here at the end, I just give him the websites that he can go to, which are NPR, Daily Mail, National Security, and they all had these articles posted to their own websites, feed.org. I mean, so I gave him this, and, you know, the call, normally people would be like, oh, you know what, you were right, but that's not how it went. I actually ended up getting kicked.
What's your disagreement?
Hey, what's up? So, I actually just want to know why you block people when they beat you.
Oh, looks like you got yeeted. Probably sound like an angry white conservative. I'm not saying you're racist. Just saying you're angry. Don't be angry. Where the fuck do these people, who the fuck do you think you are? This kid right here, he is not supposed to have this thing right there. All right? You see that thing right there that he's carrying with gloves? He's not supposed to have that, all right? He is a criminal. All right? It's that simple, folks. He's a criminal.
All right, so I guess he's doing like a little bit like trying to mock him, I guess. Mock Americans in general, conservatives. I don't see why he's not calling out the 3 adults who tried killing him. One with a pistol, one with a Molotov, and one was just trying to assault him with his fist, beat him up. And Kyle Rittenhouse, like he should have, shot them. He defended themselves. The courts proved it. So I don't know what else there is to say about that, Mr. Lucas. Now, before his awakening to the BLMist movement, he was a pretty great YouTuber who peaked at 500,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers. But here you see 369,000 when it was September 2022. That's the lowest he dropped. But right now, currently, he is at 418,000 subscribers. That is 92,000 subscribers that he lost based on his indoctrination that he had claimed. You know, he was a pretty good YouTuber. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the dude, he's a clown, but he had some good content. Not anymore. It has dramatically dropped, and it is bad to see. And you know, hopefully he gets awake soon. Hopefully he understands that the BLM community does not care about him. The Democrats do not care about you. Gavin Newsom does not care about you. Anyways, if you guys haven't already, leave a like, comment, and a subscription down below. We post on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern time every single Friday on various amounts of political topics. If you have a specific topic you want us to talk about, let us know down in the comments. I'll get back to you. That is going to be all for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.